New tonight, a Minnesota lawmaker found himself in trouble with the law early this morning. GOP State Rep Elliot Engen, who represents a portion of the North Twin Cities Metro, was arrested. He's charged with fourth-degree DWI, registering a .13 blood alcohol concentration. He was originally pulled over for committing several traffic violations, including speeding. Engen released a statement today apologizing to his family, colleagues, and constituents, saying he will, quote, learn from this and do better. He was first elected in 2022 and is currently running for state auditor.